everybody, welcome to another bonus episode of the New Marketing Show and Instagram TV Trinity Web Minute. Today, I want to talk to you guys about social media crisis plans. How many of you guys actually have a social media crisis plan? So should something happen to your brand, something happen within your company, maybe something happens to your building or an employee, maybe you have a complaining client that is very, very vocal on social media. What are you doing about it? What are you doing tactically to go ahead and make sure that you are taking care of the situation, the challenge, making sure that the brand's integrity is being preserved and all of that? So, my friend Kay Dworkin and I had a great conversation, and he says, typically there's three sides to any type of crisis. One, there's a legal side, there's the company side, and there's a personal side. So we have to go ahead and make sure that we can separate those three things. Make sure that what we're doing is getting ahead and get in front of any type of situation. Make sure that you acknowledge, make sure you empathize, make sure the person is heard. As always, as per Jay Baer's Hug Your Haters recommendations, take it offline, and one of the things that I think that a lot of people do is, we've learned from the Amy's Baking Company situation where, she really fanned the flames and took the situation to the next level. I think that a lot of times you have to understand and got to realize, are you in crisis or are you just having a bad situation? They're dealt with very, very differently. Crisis should be managed by a full-blown crisis team with a full-blown social media crisis plan, and also with your PR team and legal, should you have legal. And always, if there's any gray area, if you have legal counsel, it's always best to consult them sooner rather than later, always. So things that we advise our clients to do is empathize with the challenge, acknowledge it, take it offline, say, we're sorry that you had this experience with our company, or we're sorry that this happened. If anybody has any questions, please direct them to us at this email address, or how can we contact you? And then the other thing that I advise everybody to do is stop posting on social media about that relevant topic. So let's say if you're a restaurant and you serve oysters and oysters gave somebody food poisoning and it made the news. That's a terrible situation, right? Do not post oyster specials on social media. Do not talk about how great your oysters are on social media. Now, a lot of times I know that stuff is within the machine and it's already scheduled out. So you have to go in there and make sure that stuff's removed so that you're not contributing to the challenge. The last thing that we really don't want anybody to do is get in an online debate with anybody, because you can never tell who's going to win that debate. You never tell what fact is fact, and then there's feelings and context is lost. So that's always a bad idea. So again, if you acknowledge the challenge, empathize with the challenge, stop posting about related content about whatever's going on. And what you can do is keep everybody updated that you do know what's going on. You do understand there is a challenge. You do acknowledge it, and then keep moving forward. At every turn, show your audience, show your community, show your clients that you care about them. And I think that things should, get back to normal. So, hey, thanks for listening. This is always a tricky one. For more on this, you can check out, I wrote a blog post about it at trinitywebmedia.com. And you can always get the New Marketing Show at trinitywebmedia.com/iTunes, on Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you get your podcasts. So thanks for listening.